Right, hi there. Trying out a new camera, so bear with me. I've moved on a little bit since we last spoke, and we can get this to focus. I started doing the stitching. There's the original stitching. Yeah, that's how the original stitching went. But for me and mine, I ended up having to push it up a little bit so I could get a needle through, because this bit went sort of at an inclined angle and that bit came down at a declined angle, but they weren't the same angle, so it sort of ended up kinking round, and I don't think I have the wherewithal to do that. So I had to push it up a little bit further, which makes it a bit messier. And then, because the leather's so old and so uncared for, it's ended up sort of pulling and just putting the needle into the hole and then wiggling it a little bit actually caused all this leather to tear a little bit. It is holding and it is stitching, but it is not pretty. Just cast it on a new one. When we get around here, this is the main bit where it originally broke off. You can actually see that the leather perished so much that it tore straight through. So on this one I'm planning on bringing the stitch line through here and then just going over there into the decent leather and blending it down into this bit. And then we just carry on round to about sort of there-ish, I think we'll go to. But yeah, this is the this looking now. It's all been treated. You also see that something's obviously impacted here. That's put it down. But yeah, I've put saddle soap on it. Give it a bit more moisture. The handle is yet to go on. I've got to devise a way to be able to hit there to put the rivet in, so as to not damage the case. But with it being a perfect circle here and no inlet, it's yeah, I'm currently working on designing that. Then it'll just be giving the locks a bit of a scrub. Doesn't want to look real, new. You can just see here it's had so much moisture damage over the years. Yeah, that's where we're up to. And unfortunately on this sewing desk I can't actually fit a camera up here. So I'm afraid I'll have to cut and restart again when I'm done. Sorry about that. Everything's a work in progress. Okay, thanks very much, and I'll see you shortly. Right, hello again. Okay, I've finished. Started off here, and all the way around to the front. That's the nightmare bit. And stitched it to about there. As I said, it is a bit mangled, but the leather isn't brilliant anymore. I'm sure it was 80 odd years ago, but there's the top. Had to work around the broken bit, and there is a bit of a flat now. Just here. Yeah, that's it. And also, on the back where the rear hinge was, this was not moving so great, so I've had to come around the ripped bit here, and this stitching had perished. This cotton's just, yeah, it's linen thread, but it's had its day. So stitched down there and around. That's now a working hinge. And I've given it a rub down with our own shop-made leather feed and polish. And beeswax feed. Snowy, say hi to the nice YouTube people. Who's that good boy? yeah, which you can get either at my Facebook store, on my webpage, or I can't really put it on my Etsy store because I can't find an appropriate category for it. Or if you just message me, then that's fine, I can sort it out. It's not there is where it is. It comes in a little 50ml aluminium tin, with ingredients listed on the bottom and everything like that. It's $8.99. Tin's about sort of that kind of size. And yeah, sort of rub it in with a handkerchief or a lint-free cloth. Let it sit for a bit, about 15-20 minutes or so, and then rub it off. Well, I use a piece of sheep's fleece that we use for leather working, but any lint-free cloth, maybe even a duster if the surface is smooth enough, and it gives this wonderful rich colour. No, not going to balance. But yeah, so that's the come on, focus. That's the outside done. Sorry, doing everything one-handed. There goes the dog. And the best bit, which I'm really quite proud of now. There we go. So yeah, all that's left now is to put some new elastic in this bit. String it across here so it's a bit more sort of up there and a bit more like that when it's done. Got my elastic cut ready. Then it's thread elastic in this bit. Glue it back up here, stick it back up there. And then we've got to figure out a way to do these. These are the rivets for the handles, for the handle, and then that gets stuck back on and over and it looks all nice and beautiful. And that'll be it done. I've still got a week or so. So yeah, hopefully we should have it done in time. Stay tuned for part 3.